to our session on figures of speech, our series on figures of speech. We are going to look at metaphor and onomatopoeia. Metaphor and onomatopoeia. Okay, we look at what that. Remember, we are looking at figures of speech, not parts of speech, figures of speech. What is metaphor? What is metaphor? Metaphor is an implied comparison between two unlike things that actually have some importance in common. They have some important things in common. Okay? Two unlike things that actually have some importance in common. In metaphor, we try to bring out the thisness of a that and the darkness of a this. You understand that? Let me explain that again. An implied comparison between two things, two things that are not the same, that are not similar. Now, you compare two things that are not similar, and you are bringing something important common in them. Something important common in them. But they are not similar. Two unlike things that actually have some important things, some important thing in common. In other words, you are bringing out the thisness of that. That is, what is this in that, and what is that in this. That is what we call metaphor. Sometimes we use as. Okay? Now, it's a direct. Look at example. But my heart is a lonely. My heart is a lonely hunter that hunts on a lonely hill. My heart is a lonely hunter that hunts on a lonely hill. Lonely hunter that hunts on a lonely hill. You are bringing out, you are making implied comparison between two unlike things that actually have some important things in common. My heart is a lonely hunter that hunts on a lonely hill. Look at number 2 example. Men's words are bullets. Men's words are bullets that their enemies take up and make use of against them. Men's words are bullets. Men's words are bullets that their enemies take up and make use of against them. That is metaphor. Number 3. Time is a dressmaker specializing in alterations. Time is a dressmaker specializing in alteration, changes. Look at number 4. Language is a roadmap of culture. It tells you where its people come from and where they are going. Language is a roadmap of culture. It tells you where its people come from and where they are going. That is a metaphor. That is a metaphor. Let's look at another figure of speech, onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia. Words that imitate the sounds associated with the objects or actions they refer to. Words that when you see some words that imitate the sound associated with the objects or actions they refer to, that is onomatopoeia. Let's look at example. Fatumata is getting married this afternoon. Ding dong. The bells are going to chime what a relief it is. Pling, pling, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is. We say onomatopoeia are words. When you use words that imitate the sounds, pling, pling, fizz, fizz, ding dong, that imitate the sounds associated with the objects or action. Here you see ding dong associated with marriage. Fatumata is getting married this afternoon. Ding dong, ding dong. Ding dong bell. The bells are going to chime. Plink, plink, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is. That is onomatopoeia. That is onomatopoeia. Let's go through our lessons again. We say metaphor. Metaphor. An implied comparison between two unlike things that actually have some important in common. Metaphor brings out the deepness of a that and the darkness of a this. Examples. But my heart is a lonely hunter that hunts on a lonely hill. My heart is a lonely hunter that hunts on a lonely hill. Number 2, men's words are bullets that their enemies take up and make use of against them. 3, time is a dressmaker specializing in alterations. 4, language is a roadmap of culture. It tells you where its people come from and where they are going. The next part of speech, the next figure of speech is onomatopoeia. We say when you use words that imitate the sounds associated with the object or actions. When you use words that imitate the action, the sound. Sometimes we hear, especially ching chong king, pink and king. Okay? Some cultures, some people say when they throw object and the sounds that they give the baby the sound of that particular object. Not the sound of that particular object that has come out. If they throw object, if the object sound kan king kong, then they give the name of the child kan king kong. So onomatopoeia words that imitate the sounds associated with the object or actions they refer to. Fatumata is getting married this afternoon. Ding dong. The bells are going to chime. Pling pling, fizz fizz. Oh, what a relief. That is onomatopoeia. If you like our video, please share, subscribe, and give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to support our community-based adult literacy program.